Hi, I'm Faith.
And I'm Becca.
And we are at the stream.tv, and today we're at Twin Galaxies live event.
Open event. And we are here with Rick and Lisa Malambri.
That's us. I'm Rick.
Oh, and I'm Lisa.
Yes, that's how we rehearsed it.
Oh, that was wrong.
Wait,
So
what?
I'm Lisa.
And I'm Rick.
What was I thinking?
So tell us about yourselves. You know, what brought you here?
A car. We got in a car and we had a full tank of gas. Because it's far.
2-hour drive.
We're
In the
here
desert.
for video games.
Yeah, that's right.
Can't you see the background?
Lots of arcade video games. And it's awesome.
What was your first video game that got you into video games?
Where it all started.
Well, first game that got me into video games was Mario. I mean,
All right.
growing up, that was the first game I had. Then Excitebike and everything else under the sun with Nintendo. But for arcade, I think Smash TV was probably one of my favorite first games that I played.
Okay.
You?
What about you?
Mario. And then actually, I only gamed when I was little with the Super Mario Brothers situation, and then tried to be a girl, you know, for a little bit. Then I met this guy so many years back, and he's the one that got me into like Xbox 360 stuff.
Nice.
And so Halo 3 was my first game.
Okay.
And from there, it became my addiction solely. You know, it wasn't like I was a
over.
kid doing it. I'm like, I'm a grown person, and I love video games.
So
I know.
do we.
And I've been
Join
hooked
us.
since. Yeah.
And now she plays more than I do.
Right.
That's
Yes.
how it always happens. So what's your favorite system now then?
Well, with the next gen consoles, I mean, there's
Yeah.
a lot of great stuff out there. I mean, it's gotta pick which. They both have their pros and cons,
Right,
I mean,
right.
but I've been playing a lot on PC lately.
Oh, okay. It's all on the
yeah,
computer.
yeah.
I'm trying to convert her into a PC player.
Uh-huh.
PC's master race.
It is kind of easier to play sometimes that I find than playing with the console and stuff like that. I do like, but if you're used to it, is the problem. It's like tend to go back to what you're used to.
Yeah.
Right, it's like a thumb difference, because when you're playing this, then when you go to the computer, it's like,
Well, that's the
like
thing.
more of my fingers have to be used, and then I'm like, I don't know, I'm just this guy.
Well, even just moving around.
Right.
Like,
Right, the functionality is different.
But that's the thing. It's that I have to have a controller. I don't do well on
the
the
mouse?
keyboard and mouse. Yes, I mean I do play H1Z1 with the keyboard and mouse, but I have a gamepad, so I can actually configure the buttons to what I want it to be and what is comfortable for my fingers.
Right.
And it's great.
She does the same thing. She's like master configuration. Like
Oh,
I'll go
no,
over there
I
and
got
she's
like
like,
a
oh, let me
Razer
move all your
Naga
stuff, and she'll make it really easy for me. Yeah.
Yeah, and so or I play the games on PC that you can utilize a controller. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that's smart.
Okay, so what's the hardest game both of you have ever played where you were just like, this is the hardest game I've played in my life, and you had a possible meltdown?
You know,
It
I
happens.
haven't really had a game that was as challenging as the Dark Souls series or Bloodborne until recently. Like, there's been times I've wanted to break controllers
Right?
because of this game, but
Okay.
I can't remember far back what was a really hard game for me.
Did you ever play Myst?
I didn't actually, no.
That was a hard game.
But I've heard great things about Myst, and I know it's a huge explorational game, but yeah, I don't know. What for you?
Me, it's pretty much anything that's scary. I
Resident
want
Evil! Do you play
yes.
any of those?
Well, those don't freak me out as much as
Okay.
for
Outlast.
example, well, like the interactive trailer for Silent Hill, right? That was
Oh
free
my
on
God.
PlayStation, and
Silent Hill.
I like to start and with the goal that I'm gonna do it because
I
I'm
got
an
halfway
adrenaline
through,
junkie.
and then I got too scared. I was by myself. It was night, and I was just like, I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
Do it.
Yeah, so I try, and then I
Breaking
just
into
get
a sweat
too
thinking about
scared,
it.
and I end up just throwing my controller and being like, nope, not doing this, not worth it. There's too many scary things. This is not okay.
And then you have the weird dreams, and you're like,
Yeah.
has this game messed me up for life? Because then they're like, things are coming at you in your dreams. Yeah.
And then she'll stop playing, and then she'll come and scare the crap out of me.
That happened that one
All
time, which
creepy
was
like.
epic.
You did the ring thing on him? You walked?
No,
Into the
it was
room.
actually, we were both streaming PT, and I quit. I was done. And he was continuing to play downstairs on a different floor. So my stream encouraged me to go scare him. And I was like, I wish I never would have done it on my own because I don't want to be scared because I would probably punch his face apart. And then, so I was like, all right, I'm going to do it. So I crawled downstairs all creepily, quiet, and just gave him a jump scare of his life while he was playing it. He was immersed, and he has headphones on. When you have headphones on, you feel like you're in it. Yeah, that's how we play. And so I think that's why I probably couldn't handle it either.
Yeah.
But you need the noise, so I tried to even do it without it. No, you won't, because I told you if you do, I'll divorce you.
Yeah, there you go.
So, and I scared him, and it was live, so everyone saw it,
my God,
and it was
that's
amazing.
awesome.
And then he punched me in the boob.
On accident.
Kind of deserved.
I got to get that on the record. On accident.
It was accident, but it was epic.
Do you guys have any guilty pleasure games like that you don't want to admit that you play? Like
Well,
on
then,
your phone
what would be the
or-
point of this question right now? What to admit it?
You know, like,
Well, you know those games on your app where you're like, okay, like I'm collecting babies and this is stupid. I gotta get like 5 more babies, like, or like weird like little app games or anything that you just are like, all right, I don't know why I have to play this, but I've got to play it like every 5 minutes.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like gaming in general is a guilty pleasure. Like I just love gaming.
All games
and-
are awesome.
Oh, good
Games are a
answer.
guilty pleasure.
I don't know. Yeah, I just love playing games. And
Yeah.
it's something that we both enjoy.
Agreed.
I'm glad I got lucky with this one.
Yeah. I don't think I have any really, because to me, if they're any kind of games that you're suggesting, if you will, like why they're a guilty pleasure, for me, it's not action-packed enough. I don't know. Like,
Oh, I see.
you know, when people are doing like Candy Crush and whatever, Pokemon, I'm like, it's such a hype, and
Do you
but
have
I
that
just am not into that.
collection addiction?
She's too hardcore.
Okay, because I get that weird collection thing where I'm like, I have to have all the red boxes from this level because they said you needed all the red boxes. Like, where you have to
I
collect
do have a
everything.
guilty collection of the Amiibos now from Nintendo. Like that's the only. It's the first thing that I've really collected on my own. But, yeah.
Welcome.
Welcome. But in game too, yeah, I am very thorough. If we're playing co-op on anything, I'm like, babe, quit advancing the story. I haven't looked in that back corner over there. I think I saw something shiny.
That's her. That's when I play with her. She's like, oh, you missed it. We have to go all the way back around. No, you missed it again. And I'm like, but the thing is shooting at me. And she's like,
And then I would respond as, well, he wouldn't shoot at you if you wouldn't advance.
I know. She's just like, well, it's because you're not moving. And I'm like against a circle, stuck. But I'm so nervous. Yeah.
Like pressure,
You two should play together, and you would
I
probably
know,
beat the
we would-
game in
we would
like
get-
5 minutes.
We get all the achievements for sure.
Very nice.
Awesome.
Well, aside from that, do you guys do cosplay or anything of your favorite games, or are you just mainly just gaming?
Just gaming.
Just gaming?
Yeah.
Yeah,
pretty
just
much
gaming.
All right. Eventually.
We'll leave the cosplay to the professionals.
Well, thank you guys so much for being with us.
Oh, well, thank you.